Good morning, people. I'm all Tivers and Toms, Tatouch fingers in Ethiopian, also known as 33 degrees, fidelity, man, loyalty, monogamy with no dots or dashes. Just let me turn this down. I was told to come on camera and not care what I look like or anything. I shot money. So, if anyone saw my 1 minute short, Daddy, he's not. I don't like to call him Dad because he doesn't like to be reminded that he was married to Mary Magdalene and that she was my mother-in-law to I just call him my big brother, my master, my rabbino, like rabbi, but above a rabbi. And he wants me to be a teacher. I don't call myself rabbi because he said, do not call each other rabbi because you have one rabbi, you know. But at the same time, he wants me to have honorary mentions like Prophet Bob Marley, got the honourable whatever it is. I'd like to be an MP, member of Parliament, like the 100 striker Bobby Sands. Big up for Iran, that named a street after Bobby Sands. Iran from Island, the mother goddess. She likes to be called a goodness, but I'm going to overcome her. I'm going to be a bit rebellious and call her the goddess of Tara. Because your husband is coming, mother. You can be a goddess. He is a god. And we worship the God of gods. Allah, Akani, Shamana, Wakani, Kitiamana. Musliminas, cover your hair. Christian girls, what is wrong with you? What did Jesus tell us? Or was it Apostle Paul? We follow all the messengers. If you're just Christian and you haven't yet embraced Prophet Muhammad, the beloved, that's fine. The Quran says the Sabians, the Jews, the Christians, etc. If you follow your messenger, you all have your own rewards. Who likes my bracelet? This is my friend. I'm not going to mention her name. She lives across the road. She's lovely. She said she saw Jesus Christ and told her to go to the gym more. And then she recognised I was Jesus Christ because I'm wearing his clothes with permission. I can't let them see you, but I'm manufacturing them. I'm going to buy some men's pyjamas. When do I get my disability benefit? It's quite a few hundred, so I'm going to buy some men's pyjamas. This is I'm not a transvestite like Jay Gahuba, some money. I do like to wear tomboy clothes. These were only £15 in a charity shop in the UK. Charity begins at home, 20% to the homeless and hungry. My money's and my heart's for the prisoners. The brothers here in the crypt, the Queen's crypt in Egypt, you know. Because check this, that wicked witch Queen Elizabeth II bowed down before Haile Selassie. They say she's black Egyptian and she's also German royalty. I don't recognise them. I recognise Egyptian royalty. Like I say in my you know, in the box below on the YouTubes, I have no father but Osiris, King Selassie, Shamani. I'm carrying his jar. It's in my kangaroo pouch. This morning I was told this is what I was wearing when I was the power horse of death. I don't know if Lost Children of Babylon had permission. Like the power horse riding through the wasteland, carrying the contraband, ready to flip the command to positive. I think you've done a dirty deed, done dirt cheap, AC/DC song, try to slip it with your bitch mum, Mary Magdalene. And don't let your genetics destroy you if you want to come to our side. If you haven't already, he spat out the lukewarm Christians. But he did, you know, you can get through on works, you know, you've got a lot of good works. Keep the faith. I'm praying for you every day. I love your music. I'm going to play every breakfast and prayer. I inspired that. Good, let's be honest. This is on the back. Butterflies. They don't live long. They come from caterpillars. I may not look much now, but I'll show you my true beauty, man. Do you know what I mean? I'd be liable for incitement to rape. I like rappers, not rapists, motherfuckers. Excuse my French. Trying very hard not to swear. Let me tell you, brethren, the reason Immortal Technique says MF is so much is similar to Muslim word for inheritance. They switched inheritance. I confess I burnt a Quran and a lot of other things. Just that's one reason why they sectioned me in hospital. Danger of starting fires. Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter. That's a band called The Prodigy. I was a prodigal son. We all know the tale and that Jesus told. I can't tell you Muslims. Look it up. I really have to hurry. I had this angel in my pocket. The Ark of the Covenant always has 2 angels. At first of all, I was paranoid of its idolatry because the tribe had done 800 years of slavery for the pale-faced niggas. You black-faced niggas want to shut up, you little bitches. 400 years, shamani. Let's just be grateful we're all free. And this day has come again, Shaki Allah in Irish. And we have another chance to live. Let's give thanks for life. Grandfather's sunlight red out calls him, is shining. The moon was shining last night. I captured her into a ball I brought earlier off Shein, S-H-E-I-N. That's the Saint shop, #1 shop. You know, when you get your benefits, get yourself some new clothes. You won't be able to get a job for a while, you know. My job at the moment is helping the mental health psychiatrists and that to get sane and to see the truth, you know. No, I haven't had any marijuana yet because while my brother is suffering, I'm with him. I've had a black Russian this morning. Here it is. I've just put it in a normal Coke bottle so people don't think, yeah, cherry. I like Nina Cherry. I love that song. 7 seconds, is it? Yeah. I'm gonna have more songs tonight. This is just a quick one, you know. Also, I'll tell you another thing for Cherry. These Christians, and I hope none of you Muslims are doing it, but let's learn the lessons of the lukewarm Christians. They like to cherry pick, just choose a couple of verses that suit them, and leave out the verses that they don't like or don't comprehend. Unless you have her, the Ruach, Hebrew for Holy Spirit, you won't understand the Bible. Just like Allah says in the Quran to Muhammad, if your heart is evil, it will mess you up. That's what I couldn't read for. The reason I burnt the Quran. Don't judge. Have you heard my half of the story yet? I know it's horrible. You're going to love it. You're going to love me, Mum, I'll tell you. But I'm like a Gnostic scribe. I see things in the language I'm trying to teach you all because it's basic, 101, you know. They were putting Muhammad and even Allah in these brackets. And what it was, instead of resting in the bosom of Abraham, our father, that also his coming seed, Messiah, my big brother by blood and that I follow, Yeshua and Isa, would come and we would be blessed through seed, and the Gentiles would be blessed. Then you got your own prophet, Muhammad. He is the last prophet. I wasn't sure, obviously, you know, because everything's been twisted, but I'm sure of it. Hands on heart, yeah, I've taken the Muslim pledge. I haven't gone to any of the mosques because I think they'd probably like to kill me. I'm reaching out to Pakistan. I've just signed up to follow Imran Khan, the Ruach Holy Spirit. She told me twice now that's God's chosen, Allah's chosen for Pakistan. I can't get the photo, Brad. My back's aching. I've got to hurry up. I'm just looking for it. I've got a key ring with Misty and Jasmine. They're beautiful, aren't they? I'll try and put some photos on. I haven't got any. She wouldn't let me mention them on Facebook. Now I know why. She doesn't want people praying for them. Okay, I've just got told to say. So today I was the white horse. The white horse has a crown and he goes to conquer. I've been conquering heart, libi in Hebrew, and minds, the battle for the mind. You understand? That's what Satan tries to get in. If he's whispering to you that you're not worthy, don't listen. He's been doing that my whole life. Judge, I made me worthy, and he's the elect of God. So Satan, shut your bitch mouth, nigga. This is none of your business. He's also been, this is my own stupid fault. Jesus told me to get a tablet. And once I finish my terrible testimony to the lukewarm Christians, not that I'm complaining, you know, it's just brought us more closer to that glorious day. Come the revolution, Ashamani, I'm with Che Guevara in his spirit, it's another technique. Never the first up against the wall, bang bang. As to my brethren in Palestine, my heart is with you. Sending out a little piece of my heart, man, just a little piece, gotta keep enough for myself, man. I respell pi, dot, E to A, ace. Pi is the law of one. Philip, Judas, the little technique, name is Philip, like the apostle. Pi, lit, can for an Ethiopian. A kiss from a rose, I'm the angel of mercy. Angel of death no longer, I'm just life now. Back to life, back to reality. This is Killer Priest. He's going to be the priest at my wedding. Hopefully, yeah, you agree. Okay. Psalm 24, the glorious King. I will, yeah, it's hard to concentrate. Time travel. The thing is, if you have 3 or 4 things at once, it will break down the mind control. Psalm 24, the glorious King. David's poetic praise to Allah. The Septuagint adds for the Sabbath, no dot in it. Yeah, when Haile Selassie comes to England for refuge, when he was told to leave Ethiopia because they betrayed him, obviously he forgives them and he will come back whether they like it or not, or you know, or you know, someone that he sends will go. and he comes to Bath, B-A-T-H, in England. The people there loved him. There's like a building to him, not a monument or a statue, but an actual building that people can go and learn about him and the ways of life. I think he's bringing back the shamanic way of life, the religion of Abraham, the best religion. Allah claims the world as his. Everything and everyone belongs to him. In the Quran, all matters, even as small as a mosquito. Ashamani, what does Allah mean by the coining of a mosquito? All praises to him. He's the one who pushes back oceans, okeanuses, to let the dry ground appear, planting firm foundations for the earth. Who then ascends into the presence of the Lord, the hill of the Lord, and Tara in Ireland, where the Ark of the Covenant rests, is a hill, a holy hill. Those who are clean, whose works and ways are tahor, pure in Hebrew, whose hearts, the bees, are true and sealed by the E-M-E-T capitals, by the truth. Those who never deceive, whose words are sure. I used to be a liar, but I'm alright now, you know. They will receive the Lord's blessing, Adon, single Lord, and righteousness given by the Saviour God, Emmanuel, God with us, Jesus, Yah, Hu, Shu, Wa, for Christ, coming from the four directions. Check the Native American. Big thanks to Lara on McKinley Bay. He's the one that told me this. They will stand before Allah, for they seek the pleasure of Allah's face, the God of Jacob, Selah. Selah is pause for reflection, bask in the wonderful love and presence of the Most High. So wake up, you living gateways. Lift up your heads, you ancient stores of destiny. Welcome the King of Glory, Kabod, for he is about to come through you. Bosh. You ask, who is this Kabod, Glory King? The Lord, armed and ready for battle, the mighty one, El Shaddai, invincible in every way. Yes, when I met him, he was called Orion. His name, when I sent him some money, I saw in his bank, his name is Barry. Same as the Noongar, half Wodula, that's what they call white people in Australia. Barry John Garnett, that I resurrected from the dead. Like King David, my ancestor, we bear the reproach of the ancestors. If I've got some of yours, if you've got some of my ancestors, let's swap. But they might like to stay, have a little tour around the world. I know the Noongars don't travel much. They're probably scared to go back without a visa and get labelled illegal aliens. Oh yes, man. So wake up, you living gateways, and rejoice. Oh, 24/6, the Hebrew is plural. God has many faces, many names, but he's one. We say the Shema every day, the Jews, morning and evening, or whenever you feel like it. I say it often. The Lord, here, O Yasra'al, the Lord our God is one. And then you say the same thing. Allah is one, there is another God, and Muhammad is his messenger. B24:9, the Hebrew text says, lift up your heads, which is a figure of speech for rejoicing. We are the living gateways to rejoice as the Lord, Adonai, draws near to us from his temple. This is known as your temple. You've got to take control. The Antichrist, ANTI, the one against Christ, has invaded your mind. Wake up, brethren. Fling wide, you ageless doors of destiny. Here he comes, the King of Kings, the King of Kabod. Glory is ready to come in. You ask, who is this King of Glory, Kabod? He is the Lord of Victory. V for Victory, seen the Alien thing? TV show, armed and ready for battle. And now we have the weapons that Krishna was given. When I went to the cart today, there was a lovely young man serving. I didn't think anything untoward. Heck, Ashamani, I only have eyes for him now. He was lovely, and I said, do you like, I said, where are you from, fam? He said, India. I said, oh, lovely. I said, do you like Krishna? He said, oh, yes. And I was telling him that I'm from Ireland and, welcome to the UK and everything. Even though I'm second generation, I really feel like it's my country. Can't wait to go to Ireland. I really want to go there. Obviously, I've been there in my dreams. Yeah, have you seen me there? Wow, and I'm beautiful. Oh my God. Tell my husband, then maybe he'll come and marry me quicker. I'm Shravani. You ask, who is this King of Glory? He is the Lord of Victory. Arms are ready for battle. Shalom for now, but you're going to know, says Allah. The mighty one, El Shaddai, the invincible commander of heaven's hope. Shaman is heaven. Yes, he is the King of Glory. Sila. And I said so, and I'm so rebellious. You can't imagine me bowing down to everyone. Like the rappers say, I prefer hip-hop artists, but rappers is cool. They do rap. Rat-a-tat-tat, Shamani. I said to him telepathically, should I bow down now, my king? Because I wanted to bow down in front of the street, but inside my door, just so a few people could see. He said, not yet, little sister. because he has to wait till Allah gives him the kingdom, and then we're going to rule on earth for 1,000 years. Peace, love, truth, unity, justice, Silah. I have to go, I have to get some breakfast. I'll just show you a bit of what I buy. I had £40 in my Santander account. My African children are very hungry. But out of I have agape, unconditional love now. I learnt my lesson while I was in hell yesterday. H-E-L-L tied to H-I-L-L-E. Haile Selassie, I'm my true daddy. He loves me. He's forgiven me. So I've been spending it on myself. You know, I got a nice takeaway last night. I left some at Morley's. I think that might be Bob Marley, and the Moors in Kingston, Jamaica. That's where the tribe of Benjamin are. I'm hoping to get permission to go there in a few days. Check some of my black British brethren, you know, maybe knight them, make them knights of the round table, whatever table they want. So I've got these little oranges, clearance, 178. I haven't had them for ages because they're expensive, really good for vitamin C. Double portion of smokes, dildos, bananas, like monkeys. I'm a monkey. I'm not really a monkey. I used to say my nanny Martin looked like a monkey, not in a mean way, but it turns out she was really evil. My granny Clegg is alive, and she's with Michael Mitchell, Kaya's baby father, that wicked girl. He denies her as well. Obviously, when you're in hell, you get a chance to repent, and you see what he was always very kind to me. Oh, this is what Bagheera Whitepool wanted. Chinese, 2 for £6 the cart. They're really nice. We haven't got time to cook. My husband was moaning. I said, listen, bitch, when you get off the cross and get home, then I'll cook. I've already got some of the stuff. Yams, sweet potatoes, 2 tins ready of coconut milk. Coconut? I'm a coconut. Black inside, man. Shamani. Oh, no, the other way around. Yeah, I'm the opposite of a coconut, reverse. Black inside. Got that black rubber Napesh soul of Yeshaya, the black Christ. And I'm powering outside like the beautiful people of Pakistan. And not Pakistan. Pakistan, man. And then I chose one, beef stew and dumplings. I love dumplings. I like the Chinese ones. I must eat this now. I'm being told to eat. 186. Spinach, 68, year of my birth. Berries. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, says Tupac. Like Tex says, you don't know shit about a dead man's perspective. I know a bit. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I resurrected him in Australia. I was doing my shaman drumming in the bush. And I think, and then when I was in Tolworth Mental Hospital, I kept saying Tupac's with me. There was a great big like shadow onto the mirror like a djinn. And so he doesn't want to go on the boys' side because you're all batty boys. There were rumours something like that happened in prison, you know, which is like mental hospital, a lower level. Wherever he is, may God be with him. I like his mum. She's a Black Panther. I'd like to speak to her one day. You know, I know how if Tupac did go straight, yeah, it's a heaven for a G, but you have to be a gang star, you know. You have to shine for God and give up your rebellious ways. You have to be perfect to go to heaven, but don't fear. The Quran says, and the books are being opened, I'm going to heaven soon, and then come back to rule with Yeshaya. I think Tech's staying on, which is understandable. I'll go with the women and the children, and the sisters that are strong to fight military jihad will stay. You know, I have no rules for that. It's up to Allah. We already have the scriptures. And obviously the men that are really good at looking after the orphans. So many men in African lands looking after the children, you know. Yeah, they'll be adopted and fostered by my brothers when they get out of prison, you know. Big up Kenya. I'm a kin of Yah. We're all one family, one international love. I have so long.